Why do you do what you do? Who do you want to be? What is it that you're here for? By asking why we're here and what we're supposed to be doing, we find our way.
Jesus asked his friends, he said, who do people say I am, and who do you say I am? So when Jesus asked this big question, it was more than just who his name was. It was all about who he was.
Every day when her kids would go out the door at the beginning of the day as they would make their way to school, she would stand at the door and she would say to them, ask good questions. Who do people say that I am? Is the first question. They all throw up their hands and say, well, some say you're Elijah, some say you're one of the prophets, some say. That's the first question. But who do you say I am? It's timeless. It's just as relevant for us to answer that question now as it was for the disciples to answer that question when Jesus asked it. And I think this is the most important question that Jesus asked. Who do you say I am? Who do you say I am? Who do you say I am? You all know the name Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs died earlier this year. And every day, Steve would get up, he'd look himself in the mirror, and he would ask himself a question. He says he asked himself this question every day. And this is a question that he asked. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to be doing what I'm doing? Whenever the answer was no, I don't want to be doing what I'm doing too many days in a row, I knew something needed to change. Because it's in these questions that we really discover who it is that we are, what it is that we're about, and where it is that we're going. We all have questions. And we're going to be exploring the big questions of life.